When the Las Vegas Raiders selected guard Dylan Parham last year in the 2022 NFL Draft in the third round specifically, I was very excited because we had been screaming for it. Like, this dude was clearly going to be a guy that went relatively early in the draft. You needed to go get him. And the Raiders actually traded back and still got him. So, hey, they did some good things there. But overall, Dylan Parham is that dude. And I think he really showed that in spurts in his first year in the NFL. Now, there's a lot of things he's got to get better at, namely pass protection. We'll get into that in just a second. But I think really with the way that your left side of your offensive line is looking, plus in the middle at Andre James, things are looking pretty good. And Dylan Parham is a big reason for that. So, yes, last year pretty much played every single snap for the Raiders. I don't think he missed a snap, now that I remember it. But over 1,030 snaps for Las Vegas last year. Also did allow 5 penalties or have 5 penalties, allowed 6 sacks, 9 quarterback hurries, and 9 quarterback hits, and 55 hurries, excuse me. But overall, yes, we'll call the card on the table. We'll put it all on the table here. The pass blocking wasn't great. It was good enough to get the job done, but it was by all means, a work in progress. And yes, there's some things you got to be able to, really correct in the NFL, whether it's technique. I still feel like he's a guy that he's got enough cat-like speed and reflexes. Yes, Tommy Boy reference, gotta love it. But overall, he does have all of those traits that you look for in a starting guard. He's plenty athletic enough. I think he's still got a good anchor. I just think that, going against some of those big D tackles, definitely was a chore. But overall, really got it done in the run game, as you can see, a 66.9 PFF grade. And I think he was a big reason as to why the Raiders' run game really took a step forward last year, no matter really who was in at running back. Obviously, Josh Jacobs had himself a big year, but even when Zamir White was in, the Raiders really seemed to run more towards the left side behind guys like Dylan Parham and Colton Miller, because let's face it, Alex Bars and Jermaine Illuminar should not be like Jermaine Illuminar I'm okay with, but Alex Bars needs to be a backup. I'm going to say it for the 17th billion time, start McClendon Curtis right now, and we'll go from there. But overall, I think you're pretty excited about where Dylan Parham is coming from in year 2, and I think he's going to really come for the NFL. I do think he could be a guy that makes the Pro Bowl, really does take that next step in his development, because overall I think that they're going to put him, the Raiders that is, are going to put him in a better place with what they want to do with Jimmy G. I don't see them taking a lot of 5-step drops. I see them really running the ball quite a bit, which really was a strong suit for Parham last year. So again, do you want him to develop some of those finer points of pass blocking? Absolutely, no question in my mind. But I think that the way that the offense is going right now for the Raiders are going to put him in a better spot, and I think he's going to take advantage and become an All-Pro or a Pro Bowl, potentially All-Pro guard down the line. But let us know what you guys think about Dylan Parham coming for the NFL. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all of your guys' support. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. But at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about Dylan Parham coming for the NFL. Oh, and by the way, yes, leave that like and that comment. That's what helps people find the show.